When you think about building a business, in this case, your brand, it's normal to get easily overwhelmed, wondering how to bring your idea to reality, and if people is gonna buy it or not. You have all these questions and just an idea that sounds perfect for you. It's terrifying, and you sleep like a baby every night thinking that by having a great idea, you're gonna avoid 90% of the work that has to be done in order to come up with a successful product. That is not what really happens in the real world. Having a great idea doesn't make 90% of the work. And I'm not the only one who believes this. Watch this.
One of the things that really hurt Apple was after I left, John Scully got a very serious disease. It's the disease of thinking that a really great idea is 90% of the work. And the problem with that is that there's just a tremendous amount of craftsmanship in between a great idea and a great product.
So how did you turn your idea into reality? There are different idea to product methods. The first is ideal approach. This one was used by Apple in 1980s when crafting their first computer mouse. Look like this. Then is the BAH model. This one is widely used and one of the most comprehensive. But I'm gonna make your life easier, so I'm gonna explain everything you need to know in 5 simple steps. Idea, research, test, analyze, and launch. The idea is the seed, and the development is the soil, water, and sunlight. So step 1 is the idea. Idea is when you point all the features, benefits, problems you're trying to solve with your product, everything, even the design. Then we get into step 2, research. This is personally my favorite step. Here's where you find who are the customers in your market. Why do they buy? How you're gonna solve the problems and find the solution. What are their hopes and their desires? And trust me, without a good research, your product is set to failure. So spend all the time you need when getting information about your future customers. If you want me to do a video about how I do my research, comment down below the word research and I'll drop it for you. After this step, it's time to make yourself clear about your product and its unique selling proposition. So step 3, testing your product. I'm talking about trial in marketplaces, test in labs in case your product needed, trials with real people, forms, studies, etc. Here you aim to verify the proposed new product and its marketing and production operation. Testing phase is one of the most important parts in this process, and I don't know why many people avoid it. Once you test it for long enough and gather enough data to keep going forward, it's time for the next step. Step 4, analysis. Here is where you're going to judge whether if your products need some changes or not. Do you need changes on the features or maybe add more benefits? What about covering some more problems? Do you need to change anything about the pre-design? Does your avatar identify with the same avatar that you wrote down before the test, etc.? There's many questions that you have to ask yourself. And then the final step where you finally release all your anxiety. Step 5 is launch. So there's many ways to do a successful launch, but that's gonna depend more on how big is your client's database and how you build your funnel. And trust me, if you don't do this, you're missing out many things. I've done this myself and I will keep doing it. So share this video with your friends and please give me some feedback on the comments and see you in the next one.